Pierce dishes the ball. Offline with his three. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one after the win against the Kings.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
Pierce kicks to Paul. And the Clippers miss again.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Down low, here's Pierce. Rejected by Bridges. Back to Crawford. Here's Paul. Up and in on the layup. Paul's got 9.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there.
Attention, Staples Center, please give a big round of applause.
And J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke Blue Devils, both offensively.
I think I'll forever be associated with Duke and Duke basketball. And obviously that's a polarizing topic for some people. They like me, some people don't like me. But I take a lot of pride in the fact that I went to school there, I got to play there, and I graduated from Duke.
There's no doubt that he is Mr. Duke, J.J. Redick, and it's hard to argue with that school's incredible success, Greg, whether you like him or not. And I know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
And listen, I have the utmost respect for J.J. and Coach K and what they've done there. And listen, you could be known for a lot worse things in your life and having gone to a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been, Kev. I think it's about where he's going and what's going to be the next chapter in his career.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Bridges, he's in at point guard. Thompson is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Clark in a 2-guard. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Paul kicks to Griffin. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Bridges, and it's Golden State with another.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Paul with the ball, picked up by Thompson. They're running. Here's Bridges.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so, it was really a case of a big group substitution here for the Clippers. Chris Kamen's checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Here's Bridges. Rebound by the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. And the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. That's good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Paul. Kaman passes to Crawford. It's good from long range. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
I tell you what, he's got a unique ability to shoot that three off the dribble, even if he's going full speed in transition.
Here's Bridges. From the top of the key, he buries it. Bridges has got 13 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 7. Paul for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
The shot. Bridges misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Offline from the top of the key.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Tucker, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The story of rebounding. Now a look at the league's best players on the boards. 4th, DeAndre Jordan. And, of course, Draymond Green.
Guys, we're lucky to get to watch 2 of the league's most outstanding rebounders on the same court here today.
The first free throw is good.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Ezeli's checked in for Anderson Varejao. The dive for the ball. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Ezeli. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second-chance opportunities here in the first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Here's Bridges. Trips down the breakaway slam.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Paul dishes to Kaman, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 8. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and taken away by Paul. Passes it to Kaman. He dishes it to Crawford. Kicks it out to Paul. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
You're not always going to shoot it as well as they did from three-point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy,
what a shot!
That 3 cut the deficit going into halftime. They're not going away.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Clippers lead by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
We just have to wait for the right shot, really. We want to get even with them, but too often we're trying to do it all in one trip. Stay patient, wait for that can't-miss shot. Yeah, we'll be all right.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, for that. Welcome back, everyone. The second half going to change here. Crawford's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. And it's Bridges in for Steph Curry. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Inside. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And stolen by Jordan. Paul kicks to Crawford. Back to Paul. He feeds it to Green. This one for three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Griffin can't get it to go in.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Bridges. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for DeAndre Jordan. 4th in rebounding, 5th in blocks, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. I mean, you really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Paul Pierce is checked in for Griffin. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Jeff Green. And the wide open shot from Paul. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors trail by 4. Three-pointer. No good. The Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Pass to Crawford. Back to Paul. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Paul's got 19 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Take a look at the Warriors. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that number 1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the Clippers, 5.5 games behind.
And seeing where the Warriors are, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
Here's Pierce. Here's Bridges. He has 38 in the game. And that one's good. Bridges has got 41.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Paul against Thompson. They get it back. Kaman. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
For the lead. And again for 3. The basket is good from Bridges. Bridges has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Tucker with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Here's Kaman using his post move to get the 2 points. Kaman's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
That's a 2 from Paul. Hits the jumper in space. Paul's got 4 points this quarter. Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And taken away by Paul. Here's Bridges. He's got 44. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Paul outside. Kaman sets a screen for Paul. And Crawford gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. The Warriors shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Paul with the steal.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Griffin's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Golden State, Pazili comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Ben McLemore. To stop the run, but they'll get another chance.
Way to play the boards and come away with the offensive rebound.
Here's Bridges. No good with the triple. Ball outside. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Redick with the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Warriors trail by 6 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Bridges, he's in at the point. Draymond Green is out there with Festus Ezeli. Then it's Thompson, and it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the 3-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
There's Crawford with the 3. That one goes. Count. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Bridges misses. The Clippers shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Outside, Green. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles leading by 4. Redick passes to Crawford. Feeds to Jordan. There's a screen. Pass to Redick. Jordan the screen. It's Crawford with the drive. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bridges has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight. Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Bridges against Redick, and the wide open shot from Green. Green missing again.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
To take the lead, and he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from Bridges. Bridges has got 54 points. Inside, here's Green, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Green. He's got 16 points and also 3 steals. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. The Warriors also with a sub. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. Bridges shot. Good.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
This is to Redick. Picked by Griffin. Griffin a screen on Curry. Outside Griffin. Clock at 6. Here's Green. No luck. And Golden State will come the other way.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Jordan with the rebound. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Iguodala against Paul. The feed now to Jordan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Take up.
Here's Paul. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Here's Bridges. It's good from long range. Bridges has got 60.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
The shot's good from Paul.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Here's Bridges. Jacks up a three. Redick with the rebound. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And it's Golden State with another. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Iguodala kicks to Green. From outside the arc, and he knocks it down. Good-looking three there from Bridges. And the Warriors lead by 6.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
And Green gets it to go.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Bridges. The three. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Paul with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. They set the screen. Griffin dishes to Redick. High arcing shot. Griffin, no one around him. Bridges with the board. Bridges got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's the triple. And he gets it to go. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Good. 22 points for Jeff Green.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here's Bridges. That 3 off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Jordan the pass to Green. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Green's got 14 points now in the 2nd half. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Bridges, and Jordan sends it back. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State.
Substitution for the Warriors. Klay Thompson.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Clippers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. To the middle, here's Griffin, and he jams it with authority.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's...
That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Lets it go with a 3. Bridges misses. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Now the Warriors moving it up for the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you've got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you've got to take it and make it.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
The three ball, and that one's good. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops. Griffin just having a terrific game. He's got 21 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
Looney's checked in for Golden State. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 5.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Bridges shot. Good.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Here's Griffin. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And that's now 24 points for Blake Griffin. Warriors leading by 6. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges misses. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Count that one.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Paul against Iguodala. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Good. And now they trail by just 4. 36 seconds left in the game. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position. Jeff Green is really smooth getting that shot off.
And he commits the intentional foul. Ian Clark's checked in for Rudy.
First personal foul. Substitution for the Warriors.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And the Warriors making a change here. Verajau's checked in.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Outside, Green. Warriors with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Dinwiddie. Pierce for three. Shot is no good. Here's Bridges. Misses the shot. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
As weird as this sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands is going in. I got to that point tonight, and I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew,
fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, guys, bring it in. We're going to shift to some late game situational drills now. We need to do a better job of closing teams out late. Coaches, set it up.
You got it out. Boss, I got a shooter, man. I gotta get the rebound. Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. I got shooter. We're going to push it on the miss. We're going to push it on the miss. I got shooter. Here we go. We're going to push it on.
All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the film room at noon.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Nuggets in Denver. Well, for Denver, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to score and have a big night. The defense tried to dictate that, but you have to try to dictate it and overpower that mentally.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Substitutions here. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Bridges in at shooting guard. Azealia is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Here's Bridges. The shot.
It is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game. You know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Ha! Come on with it.
For 1 year with the champion Golden State Warriors at $5 million. Josh Houston's back to O'Brien. Fake the 3, 2.
Come on with it. With it. Come on with it. With it. Me and you getting it on. Don't even go there. Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel. Airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. Well, for the Warriors, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds me a little bit of the triangle. What I mean by that, there's constant motions and cuts in this defensive system. You know, it's much more than just the Splash Brothers shooting up threes. These guys are a fun team to watch.
Yeah, you know, Steve, he did a great job of blending all the coaching styles that he's learned over the past years. He's played for some great coaches, and, you know, he's been fortunate enough to take a little bit from each of them and implement it, and it worked.
It turned into a championship in 2015 for Golden State. That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we will see you later.
We're at the sold-out and noisy Oracle Arena. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center filling out the middle. Now here is Smith to the paint. It's stolen by Bogut. Pass to Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Shot from 12. James, no good. And so it's Golden State with it. Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. Over in the corner, Barnes. His three-pointer's off the mark. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's sixth man of the year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career high 55% from the floor.
Now Thompson following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. And Green gets it to go. Green's got the opening field goal of the game for the Warriors.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
Now here's James. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Out to the right wing. Nobody near Barnes. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, Steve Kerr gave me a few moments to catch up with him. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And here is Irving after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Irving attacking. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Curry. That one a little long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Love with the screen on Curry. Jacks up a three, and it's Kevin Love with the three. Love's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
And that one misses.
And you know, for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
Now James, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Here's Barnes, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one.
And for LeBron, he said he'd like to be a billionaire. It's his ambition to have an influence that goes beyond the game. And guys, he is certainly on his way.
Now here's LeBron. Here's Thompson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Now Irving, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Irving with it. Bogut picks him up. Clock at 6. Shoots from the high post. And again, it's Cleveland.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Curry kicks to Green. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
And both free throws good for Green.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Cavaliers trail by 3.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
Knocks it loose. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Curry against Irving. Outside Curry. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Green. The shot by Spates. Nobody around. Misses, and he wants that one back. Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defense. Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Smith outside. They set the pick. Thompson outside. On the wing, Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. James.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Thompson. Now the dish to Curry. Spates sets a screen. Curry kicks to Spates. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 5.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Love against Green. Love dishes to Smith. Love with the screen on Barnes. Oh, wide open look for Love. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Love's got 5 points so far.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Here's Smith. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Curry. And Curry pulls it down.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Barnes passes to Curry. Dishes it to Green. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Curry against LeBron. Love up top. On the wing, Irving. To the paint. And Thompson throws it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam? And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. The drive by Thompson. And it's good. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. And so here is Golden State following the missed shot by Timofey Mozgov.
And Maurice Spates last season was the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
2 shots. Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
And that one falls for Spates. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are. Clark.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
And both free throws good for Spates.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
Now here's Shumpert. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And Thompson kicks to Spates. Here's Livingston. Mozgov with the block. LeBron outside. Back to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. We've got 1:48 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
You talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on. He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Shumpert dishes to Mozgov. Mozgov a screen on Thompson. Kicks it out to LeBron. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Green. He has 7. Thompson from long range. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
LeBron passes to Fry. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
26 seconds left here in the first quarter. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Misfires after coming off the pick. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. LeBron against Thompson. James in the post. No good. That would have tied it.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late. You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is, you know you're watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that's really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game, and how he's able to take it that 1 notch forward each season.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting.
On the court for Cleveland, Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Kevin Love out there with the Shumpert, and it's Fry in at the center. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong physically, good frame. He's a low down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
That one is off.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Shumpert. And he sinks the second.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Now Curry. Following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Iguodala wide open. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Now the feed to Love. Takes it from 10. That's good. Love's got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland. Love's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Curry kicks to Barbosa. Passes it to Iguodala. He feeds it to Curry. Misses the 3.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
They set the pick. Irving drives in, and here's Fry for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry kicks to Barbosa. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Curry. He dishes it to Azili. Count that one. And the Warriors lead by 1.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Here's Smith. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The pass to Rush. Azili kicks to Curry. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Curry against Irving. To the inside. Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Curry dishes to Barnes. There's the screen. Barbosa against Irving. They get it again. Azili. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Azili's got 5 now.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Smith kicks to Love. Lets it go from the wing. Good on the jump shot. He's got 13.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
That's good. Here's Dellavedova. Love outside. There's a good screen. That's a pick by Love. Now, here is Irving. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. But they recover it. Poked loose. Love kicks to Dellavedova. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. To the middle, here's Thompson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Rush. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. For Cleveland, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Here's Azili. He has 5. Curry, good.
And he's on a good pace here for three-point range. Made one in the first, two more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
To the paint, it's deflected, and he gets it to go. 15 points for Love.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Clark, launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Smith. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Feeds to Clark. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Warriors have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That'll put Tristan Thompson on the line. That's on Andrew Bogut. Green, he's checked in for Aziz. And Cleveland with a change here, too. James checked in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Now here's Barnes. 6 points for him. Screened by Bogut. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good chance here for Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Now here's Curry after LeBron James's miss. From the wing. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. 11 points for Steph Curry.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Irving drives in. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith. LeBron kicks to Mozgov. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Barnes, screen on Irving. Clark, the pass to Bogut. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
And he can't get the first one.
And getting back to Bogut, people forget he's a pretty good athlete. The reason he was drafted #1 overall way back when was because of his insane combination of size and movement skills. That's why he remains one of the excellent shot blockers in the league today.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes, and he's good on the second.
And when you talk about Bogut, I think the Warriors' incredible regular season inspired him. He didn't have to be the star. He just had to anchor that deep. Sometimes when you give a guy a specific task to be the best at, that's when he delivers the most.
Now here's Irving. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Irving's got 6. Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside, Green shoots the 3. And Shumpert pulls it down.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Fry's checked in. Warriors leading by 4. Here is Livingston. Spates sets a screen. Thompson dishes to Spates. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green, no luck.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's Irving. It's deflected.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Green against Irving. Clark kicks to Spates. Here is Livingston. Pass to Spates. Off the pick. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
He misses the free throw. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7, and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
Good on the second free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now here's Thompson. 7 points in the game. Spates sets a screen. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got 9.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Livingston kicks to Green. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. That's 12 points for Draymond Green.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
2 kicks to Irving, picked by Mozgov. Irving passes to Mozgov. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson inside the line. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to LeBron. Here's Mozgov. James outside. 1:21 left in the first half of the game. Warriors leading by 6. Thompson misses.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Now here's Shumpert. Back to Mozgov. That's good.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on